everybody, back to another episode of the AFC Northerners, starting to the right.
Hey, Mark Herman, a.k.a. LA Bengal fan on Twitter, repping the Bengals.
Dave Green, Browns fan.
Jan David Sutar, Ravens.
Chris Adkins, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Penguins.
Oh, by the way, your Pirates lost to us today. Congrats.
Yes, but the Penguins are about to win another Stanley Cup.
I don't care about hockey. We don't have a hockey team.
Feeling bad
2-2,
about
let's not get ahead of
the
ourselves. It's 2-2.
I've missed you.
All right, I want to give a shout out to
superfanstyles.com.
There you
go. What was the promo?
Okay. So you can see that I am here. Let's put this down. I'm modeling one of our lovely shirts from the superfanstyle.com. They don't have just Ravens stuff. They've got Bengals, Browns, Ravens, Steelers. And if you go on their website and you use the code AFC North 2020, AFC North 20, you'll see it right here. You will be able to get 20% off of your purchase.
Yeah.
So rock on.
Right.
And thanks again to Superfan Style for helping us out, for
especially with the logo,
etc. Awesome. Peter, the guy who owns it's awesome. So all right,
excellent. Look, Mark, what do you got news-wise?
Well, I don't like to jump too much into OTAs. I mean, you got a bunch of guys running around without pads on. So, it looks great. Obviously, if a bad injury occurs, that's news. But thank God we haven't had that. Mixon signed his contract. So we got two players that remained unsigned, Jordan Willis and J.J. Dielman. Bengals are currently $19.5 million under the salary cap. So
nice.
If they want to get a veteran later on, they can. Or they can use that money to extend some money, maybe, before the end of the season, like, say, Eifert or Vontez, those guys. So they've got that money to work with. Once OTAs are done, it was announced today, Mixon announced that he's going to be training with and working out with AP in Houston. So I think that's a good thing. And Dre is back on the field. He had broke his hand about a month ago or a couple months back on what they called an odd incident. I mean, nobody really said what happened, but he was back on the field limited today, so that's good. Schedule came out. We have a home opener, and the schedule came out a while ago, but I'm commenting now that we have a home opener, and it's bookends against the Ravens. So we're going to open and close the season with Baltimore. So looking forward to that. And I think we're going to go in. I'll save the rest of my stuff for our rant later. And we'll go for Vigils look good and Mixon's look good. But like I said, I don't put a lot of weight on guys running around without pads on. So
who are you looking at most this preseason?
Well, I just like to see how our obviously I'm watching our offensive line to see how they come together. I want to see how our boy looks.
Sorry, rookie wise.
Rookie wise. Oh, Mixon. I mean, we're all looking at Mixon and Ross. We want to see how those guys fit in, and Malone. I really want to see how those guys fit in. But I really think, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I really think at the end of the season, the top two running backs are going to be Bell and Mixon in the NFL.
Cool.
I think so. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, Brown stuff.
Trent Richardson though.
Well, Trent Richardson, future Hall of Famer.
He's starting his Hall of Fame campaign right now.
Right now.
Are we starting his Hall of Fame campaign right here?
That's right.
Trent, we need
Hall
some
of Fame,
damn money,
won't
man.
be the
Help us
football
out.
Hall
We'll
of
get you
Fame.
going. All right, Browns news. Nothing major. Couple of injuries. Nothing big. Just like Mark was saying, it's OTAs. It's minor nicks and bruises. Not a big deal. I do like the question Chris asked Mark, though, about like a rookie that you're looking forward to watching, or a veteran, or a second-year guy, third-year guy that you think is going to really show up. Like Mark, I like the tight end that we just drafted, Okana. I'm not even going to try to butcher that.
Get his birthday.
Okajanobi, I believe is the pronunciation. I'm going to get butchered for that.
Okajanobi. That's like Yoda trying to say
and then the guy,
Kenobi.
the guy I think, though, that's going to have a great year for us is going to be Danny Shelton. Shelton, number 3 in the league last year in run stops. And with the way the defensive line is going to be, and the fact that we're going to run out two linebackers, and we're going to stack that defensive line, watch for Shelton to have a great one. That's pretty much all I got for Brown stuff. It's OTAs. It's slow.
Cool. All right. So Ravens. I got nothing. Go ahead.
Nice.
No, just kidding.
Let's move
There's a big injury on the sofa. Come on.
We have so many. So if you've been living in a vacuum and don't know anything about the Ravens, Kyle Arrington was cut. Dilmerville signed over to the 49ers, so cool, good for him, congrats. We pretty much have lost Dennis Pitta. Either he's going to get cut or he's going to retire.
He's done.
Yeah, he's done. I'm hoping that, honestly, I hope they figure out a way to cut him, that way we get the cap space, and also, but give him a nice, farewell gift in the same time. Like that'd be cool.
Fruit basket.
Yeah, with a little hip. Oh god.
Or a walker.
It
walker.
breaks my fucking heart, man. Like it's tough being around these guys because it makes you a really big cynic. Like I've become more of a dick to my own team than I want to be.
Right.
But anyway, so there's that. Tavon Young tore his ACL, so we don't know if he's returning for the season as it is right now. It's possible, but who the fuck knows?
Right.
We wound up because of that. We signed Boykin.
As the chuckles from the end of the start.
Who, honestly, like he was in 2015 graded in the top 30. So there's that. Last year was out with a pectoral. He's coming back. He's apparently they liked him to fill in there. So we'll see. I mean, you can never have too many corners. I mean, legitimately, we love corners that are injury prone but talented, but injury prone. So that fits. He fits right there. The other guy that they drafted is interesting too, and that's Shabazz. 6'2",
Another Rex Steeler.
Yeah, exactly.
Practice squad.
Steelers, Bucks, Texans, and I'm missing somebody. Anyway, 6'2" out of Westchester, 200 pounds, like
Oakland.
Yeah, it was Oakland. He was with the Raiders as well. Thank you. Always with the save. So there's that. I would also say that a news department, like just literally watching OTAs and watching these kids like really kind of show up. Rashad Perriman's got like Joe's slinging some things that are interesting, but he's also like I know that the secondary's giving him problems. So the OTAs are exciting, but I mean honestly, the biggest thing we got to talk about is Macklin, like whether or not he's coming. Whether or not Macklin is coming, and Eric Decker, we just found out, is now
He was
available.
released today, yes.
So Decker and Macklin are both available. I would love to have Macklin. I think that the fact that it's reported right now as of Tuesday night at basically 10 p.m. that he left Buffalo without a deal. So if he's coming to us next, I mean, there's a good possibility that he doesn't leave the building without a deal because Ozzie Newsome is really good at that, and Ozzie we trust. And everybody's asking where we're going to come with the cap space. Benjamin Watson may be out of a job tomorrow. Dennis Pitta may be gone tomorrow, and we get that cap space. There's a lot of things.
Who's going to play tight end for you then?
Or
we got Boyd, we've got Max Williams, we've got Danny Boyle. We've got some tight end strength. It's not for nothing.
Or he shows up, realizes that the Buffalo deal was better than he thought because you're offering him half as much, and he takes the Buffalo deal.
Could be.
Or I go to Cleveland because Cleveland's got a shit ton more money than Buffalo and Baltimore combined, and sign with us.
That's true. If you want him,
I think
you can pay him. There's no question.
Honestly, my gut feeling is that he will stay in the building tomorrow and become a Raven. That's what I'm thinking. But that's because I just know how Ozzie is. But that's really it for me. Like I've got a lot of questions that I can't answer yet.
What do you got?
All right.
Steelers.
I'm gonna start where the Steelers ended their draft. So we ended the draft this year with taking Cameron Canaday, who was this year's greatest long snapper. And we dropped our long snapper, Greg Warren, because he had a failed physical. So also on the cut list, kind of interesting to me, is Ladarius Green. So we made such a huge deal about him. I was a huge fan of him last year, coming in and stretching the field out from that tight end position. Didn't happen. He only played a couple games. Did well in those couple games he did play, but again, with the failed physical this year, he's out the door. And at this point, I wonder if the Steelers kind of regret not taking Adam Shaheen in maybe the third round. I think he was still available to us in the third round to fill that void there left by that spot. Jesse James, the outlaw, is going to be the guy, but I would have liked to have had a big body in there like Shaheen for those blocking and goal line scenarios.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Jesse James on the goal line, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's the guy for a quick out.
Mm-hmm.
Shaheen was huge, though. I would like to see him. Harrison has had 3 random drug tests.
He's so mad because he's got nothing else to be mad about.
Random drug tests in 3 months. Like, this doesn't happen.
No, I think it's bullshit.
I think this is all stemming from the news article a couple years ago where NFL tried to throw him under the bus and say, oh, he's that strong. He must be doing PEDs. No, motherfucker, he just works out that much.
Yeah, but to do the part of the random drug test, you have to be in the program. You have to be. Yeah. So at some point, he did something to get into the program. everybody has one blood test. Everybody knows what the date is. You know when you clean up 30 days before, take your one test. If you've never been caught in anything, you can party the rest of the year, do whatever you're out doing. He has to have violated something to be in the program.
I can tell you
his own fault.
I can tell you exactly what it violated. It's his absolute loathing of participation trophies. Like, and you can't love participation trophies. Apparently that's completely against it.
So
Whatever. So third thing.
That's the worst joke I've got, guys.
Yeah.
It's
I
it's a
can't help
horrible
you.
joke.
I can't help you.
It was a bad joke.
All right.
It was bad.
Third thing we got going on is
So stupid. So fucking stupid.
Le'Veon Bell. We've got until July 15th, so we got about 6 weeks here to try to sign him, or else he's going to end up only making $12 million this year and having to go on the field for a measly $12 million bucks. But he's been suspended. He's been injured. He's been suspended again. He's been injured again. And he got injured one more time before the first suspension. I say let him sweat it out a little bit. Give him his measly $12 million bucks. Let him sweat it out for one season and earn it. And let's talk about this time next year.
Maybe he comes back for a team-friendly deal. On a longer deal.
Yeah, because you're looking at 14 or 15. It'll be 125% of the average.
I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on this, but I do have one prediction. If Martavius Bryant, like in the beginning of the season, winds up fucking up big, I think that Tomlin is done and will literally bench him for the rest of the season.
I think Tomlin's at a point where he might have to start sending messages to guys, like, you know.
This is the problem I have with Tomlin, is that, like, I don't know, like, if his guys are out of control all this time talking smack to each other, like, what kind of leader is that?
So, I was talking about this a little bit earlier. I mean,
we also got a bit of time,
Yeah,
so we can
okay.
go in this.
Yep.
Is that
Great
cool?
about it,
Yeah.
All right, let's go
All
back.
right.
So what are we doing? The 2-minute rant?
Yeah,
so 2-minute rant.
So this is what we're doing is
Something
we know that there's like fucking nothing for everybody to talk about at once. So basically we're dedicating 2 minutes and only 2 minutes, as much as we can keep it within that, to basically ranting about the things that the things we can't let go. Can't let go is basically what this is. We can't let go of this, so this is our can't let go.
I'm ready?
Right.
Can't let
Go
go?
for it.
You ready? Bengal Nation. Bengal Nation.
14.
Don't listen to all the so-called fucking experts and analysts out there. Stop listening to them. I've seen everything from us being at the top, was the 14th team on the power rankings, all the way down to the mid-20s. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay?
Right.
We were 3 PATs away from being an 8-8 team, and that was a bad year. That's a bad year. Okay? I want you to take a look at the graphic on your screen right now. Take a look at that. You're going to see these 6 guys alone. This isn't even everybody, but these 6 guys are hitting our roster right now for the first time. Okay? I'm wearing this jersey because like I said, Mixon and Bell are going to be the 2 top backs in the league. He's hitting our roster. Ross is hitting our roster. We're getting Andrew Billings, who's got a chip on his shoulder because he's pissed because he went in the 4th round. Okay? Jordan Willis, probably the fastest defensive end in the draft, hits our roster. Lawson, who's pissed because he was a 4th rounder. William Jackson, the top cover corner from 2 years ago, hits our roster. These guys hit our roster. We get a healthy Eifert back. We get Gio back. I'm telling you, stop listening to the jackasses on ESPN who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, saying that we're going to be fighting for 3rd place in the division. Fuck you. Bengal Nation, relax. It's going to be a good year.
He's got 30 more seconds.
30 more seconds. 30 more seconds.
I'm good. That's it.
All right.
This
Jesus
is it.
Christ.
Wow.
Hey, it's a rant.
There we go.
There you go.
Man, that was a fun
Boom!
Yeah. All right. Well done. You have set the
set
bar
the bar high, buddy.
Sir.
Go for it.
Follow that, Dave.
Follow that, Dave.
I don't know how to follow that. Jesus Christ. Unlike Mark, am not all that upset. I know the national media is going to dog us out because we haven't really done anything. I think we're going to do stuff, and I believe that we're going to actually surprise quite a few teams, especially these teams on this couch.
I don't disagree.
No, I don't either.
These teams on this couch are going to be surprised.
Oh, we will get
Watch
into you.
week 1,
We'll
pal.
get into you.
Watch week 1. Garrett is fast off the line. That's what they're saying. They're saying quarterback's got to watch
He's going to
out.
tear Ben's ass up
and-
week 1.
And that matchup
This is his
between...
rant.
that matchup
This is his
us,
rant.
Yeah.
I had no way to follow up Mark's rant. I could have passed it off to you guys, but I didn't for the fucking team.
Well,
I'm
Bengals
really-
fans will always win in the salt factor. They will always
Honestly,
win.
I don't really have much to rant about. I kind of agree with Mark with the national pundit stance. And I'm just really, really hyped, and I can't wait to get going into the season. We're less than 100 days out.
He's so positive.
Mm.
All right.
I have every reason to be
All right,
positive.
all right.
Rogers
No,
up
it's
there is
good.
done.
I love you. I
The
love you.
trade last week, the Courtney signing earlier, 2 weeks ago, freaking the $61 million in cap space still, 2 first-round draft picks
Don't
next
remind
year,
me. 61 fucking
2
million.
second-round draft picks next year. I
I'll
have
play.
every freaking reason to be excited.
All right.
That's probably your reaction
Yeah,
at
so-
the end of the season.
No,
when
that
you
won't be my
when you lose
reaction.
4. Or win 4.
I doubt. All right, guys. So Ravens Nation, my 2-minute rant starts now.
17.
Okay, so first of all, conditioning coaches. Do we have them? Do they exist? I mean, why does every single one of our freaking DBs get injured? Kills me. Like we love talented DBs. We recruit talented DBs, but they're always injury prone. And if we know this, you would think that they would be able to create a system whenever they know that this is significantly a problem. Like, okay, I'll give you a pass. Like 2-3 years ago when we had like AstroTurf, and then we got rid of it because everybody was getting injured. Okay, but last year after that, I burped. Sorry. And
What? It's a beer.
It's a beer. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
We're back.
So legitimately, I have no idea. Like, I'm not a conditioning coach. I realize this. I realize that it is speculation upon speculation, and that's something also that speculation upon speculation. But man, like, aren't you guys tired of this bullshit? Because I am. I am so fucking tired of these talented DBs that are just getting like hammered. It kills me. Only other thing I want to really fucking rant about is legitimately how much I hate the fact that people don't believe in Ozzie Newsome whenever it comes to getting deals done. Like, it's been a theme since we started the show every single fucking time, but we always wind up getting it done.
I don't know.
Like, name a deal, name one.
That got
I'm
done or
not even
didn't-
trying to
didn't
get that
done?
got or didn't get.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so
I'm gonna say
We'll
Peter.
talk after Macklin's on another team next week.
Yeah.
And our next show,
you know what? If
we'll
he's
talk
not,
about it.
if he's not,
If he's not, I will give you kudos for saying, "Guys, you got."
you know what?
the real guy."
That's all I want.
But-
That's all I fucking want.
But I think he
But-
gets there and they go, "Yeah, I ain't taking half. This is no half price sale."
You know what?
Will,
Like,
will you admit then, if Macklin doesn't sign, he leaves the building and doesn't sign with you,
Then
will
it's
you,
money.
will you
It's
admit that there
capsized.
is something wrong then with Ozzie? Maybe he doesn't always get it done, like you're professing to us? Will you suck that up and admit to that it's not Ozzie?
I have
Nicely
You know
done,
what?
Brownie.
I'll be over here. I'll be over here if you guys need me.
What are we putting on the line here? You want to make a wager?
No, I want you to look at the camera and
Yes,
say
he wants to make a wager.
Ozzie just
Okay.
didn't get it done, and now
Absolutely.
we need to question
No, seriously.
Ozzie
I mean, we
Newsome's
need a fucking.
ability.
Honestly, okay. All
I
right,
mean-
all right. Hold on, because I don't want to go over on time. Yes, I will absolutely do that because I'm a man of my word. If this doesn't get done, if he leaves the building and there's not a deal, then yeah, I have to sit there and say, you know, it's like it's obviously going to be cap space, but I fucking believe in Ozzie Newsome. I also believe in Eric DeCosta. I believe that Marty Morningway, who was the offensive coordinator for 4 years for Macklin before he went anywhere, you know, that has a pull. I also think that fucking Weddle is one of the best recruiters, but in general, yes, I believe in Ozzie Newsome. If he can't get this job done, that fucking sucks. Am I honestly like, I think it's gonna get done. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little fucking heartbroken. I will fully admit that. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
They could be trying to drive the price up as well by bringing him in. Maybe he's not in their long-term plan. He's going to drive the price up on him.
You gotta have,
That is a conspiracy
you gotta
theory,
have
and
the
I
money
love
to do it. You gotta
I'm
have
telling
the
you,
money
I
to do
truly
it, and
believe
I
he
don't see it.
He needs a point of
All right,
reference.
I went way over my rant time. Sorry. All right.
I'm going to try on that.
Steelers.
Yeah,
All
go.
right, my rant here. My rant is going to be on leadership in the Steelers locker room. Let me start right there.
Yeah.
Start right
that's
there.
actually
And now
good.
it's
All right,
gotta
let's
calm
do this.
down a
Let's
little
fucking
bit.
talk about it. Let's
Okay.
talk about it.
No more Facebook Live.
Let me start right there. That was going to be my starting point. Brown wants to be the guy. You want to be the highest paid receiver. You want to be this. You want to have your own shoe. You want to do all this crazy shit, and then you create one of the biggest distractions of the season, not just for our team but for the NFL.
Yes.
You have no idea how bad that makes you look. And someone like a Ben Roethlisberger or James Harrison needs to be smacking his phone out of his fucking hand in the locker room and saying, "Hey, coach is talking. Like, do you get it? Coach is talking. Coach, it's like the Rooneys, coach, quarterback, captains. You can't supersede that. How you can reason to yourself, oh, I'm going to Facebook Live while the coach is talking while I'm over here behind this locker room or locker where no one can see me. Completely unacceptable. I have not forgiven him for that. It will take a while for me to forgive him for that.
Well, he's just going off the moral value that he's taught by his coach who trips players whenever they're playing.
That's right.
That's a legitimate question for you. Is the fact that you guys have been so successful for so long now, is there anything that has to do with that maybe the locker room could be and can be getting out of control because of the success you guys had?
I actually think that. I think that after
Way
a while,
to go fucking meta.
No, I think after a while, and I'm not trying to bash anyone on this couch. I'm just saying in recent history, the Steelers have had very good fortune in the division.
Nobody
And
on this couch will disagree with that.
I think that as an athlete, you start to almost feel entitled to the win.
Yeah.
Entitled to the win, and you have a Magic jersey on. That's what our coaches tell us in high school. He said, you guys think you put on these fucking Magic jerseys, you're going to go out there and win. You go out there and get your ass whipped. My high school was a very athletic school.
It was.
Oh, man.
Admittedly.
We'll
like, your high school's legit.
come up to Wash High and get your ass whipped. That plays into your psyche as a player after a while. Now, let me skip from staying with the wide receiver position. Let me skip from Brown to Bryant. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here either. I think Brown should be the guy to check Bryant and say, yo, we're drafting new guys, we're bringing guys in, and here you are saying that they're not your replacement or they're not as good as you and this and that. Let me tell you what, like Mark says, best ability, availability. You were not available for a single game last season.
Yep.
You and Schuster had the same stats for 2016. I'm just saying. So I just don't like what I'm seeing leadership-wise. I need these guys to come in and say, hey, look, you are one of 56, not one of one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, honestly, like, just to wrap up what you're saying real quick, I completely agree. I actually genuinely agree with your viewpoint. Yeah. And I think that, like, if this gets, I mean, honestly, if it gets worse, you got to look at Tomlin at that point. Like,
I cannot disagree. I mean, he is a player's coach, and sometimes I would like to see him crack the whip a little bit more. I'm not saying I want to see someone get bounced from the Steelers, but if someone has a sit-a game, fine. I'm fine with that.
All right.
Cool. All right, there you go.
All right,
guys.
Hey, all right. Can we sign off? Or
yeah. So real quick, guys. Don't forget, we didn't do a mailbag this week. We are going to try and do one the next show. You can send us your mailbag questions to afcnortherners@gmail.com. It's right here as well. You can also hit us up. Yep, hit us up on our Twitter at AFC Northerners with a hashtag of mailbag. You're going to see that right here. We're going to get back to doing Reddit mailbag probably more in the regular season. Give everybody a,
we still want your questions.
We still want your questions, Reddit.
You can give it to us
message us
through the YouTube. You can do it through our Facebook page at AFC
Exactly.
Northerners.
Yeah, and also if you go to AFCNortherners.com, it just redirects you right now to our website. So if you want to pass it along, instead of having to give the long YouTube URL, just tell them to go to AFCNortherners.com. Also, real quick, again, shout out, thank you to superfanstyle.com for helping us with the logo, getting us set up there. This is one of their shirts, Ravens fans. They also have Steelers, Browns, Bengals, and if you use the code right here, AFC North 20, you are going to get 20% off of your very first purchase. Other than that, I think we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Let's do it.
Cool. We're going to sign off here as we always do with Fuck the Patriots.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.